Hello and welcome to today's lesson. I'm your hard-working but indefatigable teacher, Mr. Burton. You will need to watch this video and take notes as you go. You may need to watch certain parts of the video a few times to ensure complete understanding. This is your homework and I will check your notes tomorrow before we get started. I hope you learned something.
Okay, hello and welcome to today's lesson. Today we are into our third installment into the marketing mix, the 4 Ps. This is the third P, promotion. Our definition of promotion: the use of advertising, sales promotion, personal selling, direct mail.
Adelante. Permiso, ¿con César? ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo le va? ¿Cómo está? ¿Me permite esos documentos, por favor?
Sí, aquí. El currículum.
Bien. Ingeniero comercial.
Así es.
Perfecto. ¿Licencia de conducir la tiene al día?
Sí, al día.
Bien, perfecto. ¿Usted está más o menos claro cuáles son los propósitos de nuestra empresa? ¿Algún problema?
Bueno, principalmente...
¿Tuvo algún problema al llegar acá ahora?
No.
Estamos un poquito acá.
Madre.
Perfecto. Aquí están las... ¿Sí?
Sí,
perfecto.
mire.
¿Hay alguien? Don César.
¡Aló!
Okay, promotion, the use of marketing tools to inform consumers and persuade consumers to buy your product. And a clever little one there by LG. The objectives behind promotion: promotional objectives should aim to increase sales by raising consumer awareness of a new product, remind consumers of an existing product and its distinctive qualities, encourage increased purchases by existing consumers or attract new consumers, demonstrate the superior specification or qualities of a product compared to those of competitors. Now often this is used when the product has been updated or adapted in some way. Create or reinforce the brand image or the personality of the product. And another promotional objective: promotion should aim to correct misleading reports about the product or the business and reassure consumers after a scare or an accident involving the product. Develop or adapt the public image of the business rather than the product. Encourage retailers to stock and actively promote products to the final consumer. So you can see there are a whole range of objectives that you want to achieve with the promotion of a product. Here we're going to make a distinction between above the line promotion and below the line promotion. We'll start with above the line promotion. This is the typical form of promotion that most people think about when we talk about promotion. It is undertaken by a business by paying for communication with consumers, and a classic example there is advertising. 2 types of advertising that we look at: informative advertising, which are advertisements that give information to potential purchasers of the product rather than just trying to create a brand image. For example, the price, how to purchase, technical specifications, etc. And this can be particularly important with new products or when communicating a substantial change in a product. The other type of advertising is persuasive advertising. Now this involves trying to create a distinct image or brand identity for the product. This type of advertising is really common, especially in markets where there is not that much difference between the products and businesses that are aiming to create some sort of product differentiation in the minds of consumers. Ethics in advertising. Now, ethics we define as being moral principles that govern a person's behaviour or the conducting of an activity, and hopefully we can apply this to our types of promotion. So corporate social responsibility is a management concept whereby companies integrate social and environmental concerns into their business operations and their interactions with their stakeholders, including their potential customers. When making advertising decisions, how do we know which media to use? Now, obviously, the bigger the firm, the greater the advertising budget. So the more media choice is going to be. Limited resources are going to restrict options to the cheaper media. However, the most expensive forms of communication are not necessarily the most effective. Choosing the right media means considering a number of factors, including cost, profile of the target audience, type of product, aspects of the marketing mix, the law, and other sorts of constraints. Now, cost is important. TV and radio advertising can be really expensive per minute of the advert, but the actual cost is going to depend on the time of the day when the advertisements are being transmitted and the size of the potential audience. National newspapers are going to be more expensive than local ones. Other media includes posters, magazines of general and specific interest, and cinema advertising. Marketing managers compare the cost of these media and assess whether they fall within the marketing budget. Buying media time or space is not the only cost. The advert still has to be written and produced, and the costs of the use of celebrities in television, radio or cinema adverts can soon increase the total cost greatly. Now, the profile of the target audience in terms of age, income levels and interest and so on, these different segments, this should reflect as closely as possible the target consumer's profile of the market being aimed for. So for instance, there's likely to be little point in advertising a new children's toy after 10 p.m. at night when all our children are tucked up in bed. Using a mass market, low price daily newspaper to advertise a new range of exclusive clothing would be aimed at the wrong market. The type of product and the message to be communicated. So written forms of communication are likely to be most effective for giving detailed information about a product that needs to be referred to more than once by the potential consumer. However, if an image creating advert is planned, perhaps for a new range of clothes or sports equipment, then a dynamic and colourful TV advert is possibly much more effective. The marketing mix. The link between the other parts of the mix and the media chosen for adverts needs to be integrated, and this is crucial for the success of the advertisement. The use of exclusive and glossy women's magazines to advertise a new budget range of ready-cooked meals could be counterproductive. And we have the law coming in, and different constraints as well. So in most countries there's a widespread ban on tobacco advertising. Formula 1 and Grand Prix racing has forced many sponsors to use other media for presenting their cigarette advertising. In some countries, God bless them, there are restrictions on the use of TV advertising aimed at children, claiming that it exercises way too much influence over younger minds. Now, turning our attention to below the line promotion. So above the line and below the line. Here we're looking at below the line. Below the line promotion is a promotion that's not directly paid for means of communication, but based on short-term incentives to purchase. So below the line promotion, an example here is sales promotion. Special offers or special deals directed at consumers or the retailers that stock the product to achieve short-term sales increases and repeat purchases by consumers. Types of sale promotion. Price. We have price promotions, money off coupons, customer loyalty scheme, money refunds, buy one get one free, point of sale displays, public relations and sponsorship. Price promotions are temporary reductions in the price, also known as price discounting. They are aimed at encouraging existing customers to buy more and attracting new customers to buy the product. The limitations Other increased sales gained from price reduction are going to affect gross profit on each item sold, and there might be a negative impact on the brand's reputation from the discounted price as well. It might be being perceived as being cheap and inferior. Money off coupons are more versatile and better focused way of offering a price discount. Coupons can appear on the back of receipts and newspaper advertisements or on the existing product pack. Limitations, they may simply encourage consumers to buy what they would have bought anyway. Retailers may be surprised by the sudden increase in demand and not hold enough stock of the product. Customer loyalty schemes. Air miles or customer loyalty cards focus on encouraging repeat purchases and discouraging consumers from shopping with competitors. And a big bonus in this day and age, it provides detailed customer information, lots of data with every swipe of that card. Limitations, discounts cost the gross profit on each purchase. Administration costs may outweigh the benefits of increased customer loyalty. And many consumers have multiple loyalty cards from numerous retailers. Loyalty may be much reduced. Money refunds are offered when the receipt is returned to the manufacturer. Limitations, these involve the consumer filling in and posting of a form, and this might be a disincentive. Delay before receiving a refund may act as a disincentive as well. Buy one get one free, encourage multiple purchases, which reduces demand for competitors' products. A few limitations here. So there could be a substantial reduction in the gross profit margins. So now instead of the cost of one, it's cost of two. Consumers may consider that if the scheme can operate, they may be paying too much at the normal price. Current sales may increase, but future sales may fall as consumers have stocked up on the product now. Point of sales displays. So maximum impact on consumer behaviour is achieved by attractive, informative and well-positioned displays in stores. Limitations. The best display points are usually offered to market leaders, products with a high market share. New products may struggle for best positions in stores unless big discounts are offered to retailers. Public relations is the use of free publicity provided by newspapers, TV and other media to communicate with and achieve understanding of the product or the company by the public. Limitations, not particularly controllable, as some free publicity might not necessarily be positive towards the company or its product. For example, a newspaper restaurant review could be good, it could be bad. Sponsorship, payment by the company to team owners or event organisers so that the company name becomes associated with the team or event. Limitations, the success of the sponsorship is largely out of the company's control. If the team loses every match or the event is a failure, this might reflect badly on the sponsor. The promotional mix. Now, this is the various combinations of promotional techniques that a firm uses to communicate the benefits of its products to customers. When deciding on a promotional mix, marketers need a set of criteria to judge the success of a promotional campaign, and the most common criteria are attention, getting the attention of the customer, engaging their interest, creating desire, and then finally creating action, which is the customer buying the product. 8 stages in deciding on the appropriate promotional mix. The first is to decide on the image of the product. This is followed by developing a profile of the target market, deciding on the messages that the firm wants to communicate, setting an appropriate budget, deciding how the messages should be communicated, establishing how the success of a promotional mix is going to be assessed, undertake the plan coordinated with other P's in the marketing mix. How is promotion going to go with price, place and product? And we need to be able to measure the success of the promotional mix. Advertising is important. Advertising is important within the product life cycle. So we know our product life cycle from our product section in the marketing mix. Stages of the cycle: introduction, growth, maturity and decline. Decline is assuming no extension strategy. Lots of different promotional options which are suited for the different stages of the product life cycle. So for the introduction, advertising is like to be informative. The use of PR, public relations, to make consumers aware of the product. Sales promotion, offering free samples or trial periods to encourage consumers to test the product. In the growth phase, focus shifts to brand building and persuasive advertising. Sales promotions to encourage repeat purchases, and attempts to develop brand loyalty are the types of advertising that should be undertaken at that stage. In the maturity phase, advertising to emphasize the differences between this product and the competitors. Remember, in the maturity phase of the product life cycle, competition is at its greatest. Sales promotion incentives to encourage brand development and loyalty. In the decline, the product's in decline, minimal advertising. Advertising at this stage, when the product is going downhill and sales are slowing, is just going to be a cost to the business. And sales promotion. So there may be little additional support for the product if the intention is to withdraw it. Sell it, discount it, get it out of the shops.
Show me.
There's a mobile movement going on. The rise of smartphones is creating smarter consumers, creating more opportunity for smarter marketing. Smartphones are always on, always with us, and always connected. In 1 week, we've browsed the internet, used a search engine, watched a video, and connected with our friends, all on our smartphones. But that's info you might already know. Here's some you might not. We're using smartphones almost everywhere, even while consuming other media. Smartphones have become such an important part of our lives that many of us would give up high heels, cable TV, even chocolate, just to keep using them. They're becoming important to our shopping habits too. Smartphones have become the ultimate shopping companion, transforming us into more savvy consumers. 79% use a smartphone to help with shopping. In fact, 70% of us actually use our smartphone while in the store. We use it to find retailers, compare prices, get coupons, read reviews, and check to see if something's in stock. Which leads us to buy. Nearly 3/4 of shoppers made a purchase as a direct result of the info we got from our smartphones, either in-store, online, or on our phone. Our new mobile shopping habits are adding up to big spending across the board. And where do we do most of our shopping? Usually in our own backyards. In fact, finding local information is one of the most popular smartphone activities. We're using our phones to find everything from the nearest pizza place, to movie showtimes, to finding the nearest store that carries the item we're looking for. And 88% of us use that local information and take action within a day, whether to call or visit a local business. Over the past year, mobile search queries have skyrocketed to new heights as we search for everything from product reviews, to travel info, to random trivia that can help us settle bets with our friends. And while word of mouth, or seeing a product in store, may lead people to search on smartphones, 71% of us search because we saw an ad, both on traditional media and on our phones, and we're acting on it. 9 out of 10 mobile users have taken action, all thanks to a smartphone search. The simple fact is, mobile ads work. Recall seeing a mobile ad? You're not alone. 82% of us do. Yet 79% of top advertisers don't have a mobile optimized website. It's important to build a good mobile user experience, because if we see a mobile ad, we tend to click on the ad, visit the advertiser's site, make a purchase, or call the business. Today we use smartphones to stay connected, to keep us entertained, to search for information on the go, and to make us smarter shoppers. And we're going to be doing a lot more of this, creating more opportunities for marketers to connect with their customers. Don't miss the mobile movement. Mobilize your marketing to reach the new smartphone consumer.
And promotional technologies just keep on changing. The impact of technology on promotional strategies. Internet marketing, online marketing, refers to advertising and marketing activities that use the internet, email and mobile communications to encourage direct sales via electronic commerce. Social media marketing, the process of gaining website traffic or attention through social media sites. Advantages, improved audience reach. Internet promotion has a global audience and this reduces the potential customer cost of promotion. Lack of skill, large businesses will have teams devoted to online and social media promotions. Small businesses often struggle with the technologies. Targeted marketing is another advantage. Social networking sites and Google data enables advertisers to effectively target only those consumers interested in the product. The investment of time. Managing a social media account effectively can be very time consuming. Small businesses may struggle with the demands of it. Interactivity, an advantage. Social networking sites provide threads and forums for business owners and managers to interact with their potential customers. However, on the other side, there's negative feedback. Social media makes feedback about a company and its products public. Get a bad review, your friends are going to see it. The speed of transmission. The speed at which social media can communicate a message makes communications live, makes them current, makes them relevant. There can be security issues though. Data need to be carefully protected. Personal information, email addresses and credit card details need effective company policies to safeguard consumer information, and these need to be updated continually. Viral marketing and guerrilla marketing. We'll start with viral marketing. And viral marketing is a marketing strategy focusing on spreading information and opinions about a product or service from person to person, especially through using unconventional means such as the internet, email or text messages. Guerrilla marketing, on the other hand, is an unconventional way of performing marketing activities on a very low budget. So VDub using guerrilla marketing tactics here quite effectively.